Well, hello everyone. Chiropractic First at Rockford family. Dr. Johnny Kirk here, and we made it through another week, which means we are here at Fitness Friday. And I wanted to take a shift from physical fitness and go into something that a lot of us need this time of the year, which is mental fitness. And one of the things that I've been practicing this past, I would say, few months as a clinic, we were able to read the book, The Four Agreements. And I don't know if you've ever read the Four Agreements before, but they are great. It's a classic book, and it's worth reading, this time of the year. And so I want to go through a few of them because there's such great practice lessons, right? So if you haven't read them, I'm going to go through them right now. And so number one is to be impeccable with your word. And being impeccable with your word means speak with integrity, right? Speak without sin. Don't talk negatively about yourself or about others, and use your word for good. And they go through a number of examples of how you do this or how we might do the opposite. And I think this is where we all have to start because it's a daily practice to mentally be fit, to mentally be tough. And so using your word to speak truth and light into other people, but I think more often than not, we as a society and we as individuals talk negatively to ourselves. And so we shift that mindset and start to talk more positively. Even if it's tough, you just let that negative thought keep going and you refocus on what is good or what your gratitude is. Number two is don't take anything personally. Now, sometimes this is tough, sometimes this is easy. Some people are able to do it and just let it brush off their shoulders. Others maybe take things super personally. But when you look at it, not taking anything personally is a reflection of that person's world, right? Everything we do and how we react is a reflection of our own experiences. And so, not taking anything personally means recognizing that how someone reacts to something you say or what they do is a reflection of their own world, their own mindset. And once you stop taking things personally, you become free of other people's opinions and thoughts about you, which is huge. Number three, this is a big one. Don't make assumptions. We all know the old saying, when you make an assumption, you're going to make a donkey out of yourself and me, right? So not making assumptions comes to the fact that if you can communicate and you can ask the right questions and you can clarify, not in a malicious way, but you can clearly connect with someone, because as soon as you make an assumption and someone might be thinking totally different or using a different perspective, that's where feelings get hurt. That's where resentment comes in. That's when you start to take things personally, and you can change your life completely, especially this holiday season with friends and family, if you're not making assumptions and you're just asking those right questions. And then lastly, which I think is probably one of the most important ones out of the four, is to always do your best. And here's the thing, day to day, your best is going to be different. There's going to be days where you're kind of feeling sick and tired and run down, and you're still going to do your best, but it may not be to the pinnacle of where it's at if you're feeling 100%. And, one of my best mentalities is this is the Mamba mentality. The late and great Kobe Bryant had that Mamba mentality, meaning it's a constant quest each and every day to become better and do better. And so if you are always doing your best, no one can critique you. You yourself know that you're trying your best and you're going to put the most effort out there. So instead of being physically fit today, I wanted you to practice being mentally fit, especially with the holidays coming along. I think it's a great book. If you haven't read it, a great stocking stuffer for a gift. And I'm just excited to share these four agreements with you. So I hope all of you are having a great week. Happy December, and I hope you're all staying fit.